Lysander, and it's actually a Gowiwipe with some loons. So I just want to take you through the raid. You'll see at the start, so what he does is he's dropping a barb and then sort of some wall breakers. The barb actually draws the fire to protect the wall breakers. You can see a barb, drop some wall breakers, barb, drop some wall breakers. This is the standard Gowipe type attack, where it's a 3-point attack, and the idea of a 3-point attack is if you drop, say, a golem and some wizards here, golem and some wizards here, and actually have your main part of your attack go through here, because the golem and wizards will clear out this side and this side, that'll make the heroes go straight through the middle to the center, which is what you want. So you'll often hear me talk about 3-point attack. That's what I mean, and this is a really good example of 3-point attack. So having opened up the wall in 3 places with a barb and then some wall breakers, drops barb to draw the fire to protect the wall breakers. He then uses barbs to lure. You can see that there's a base design mistake here, where there's an easy place where you can just drop barbs and pull out the CC and therefore do an easy CC kill at the start of the raid. So what Lysander does is keeps dropping barbs to get them out until he's got the witches, and you can see he'll then draw them into a corner. You'll notice what he's doing is quite clever here, because he's actually drawing them into the corner behind where the 3-point attack is, and that way when he actually drops his golems and peckers and the like, they will actually work to protect the troops he's used for the CC kill, and that way he'll get a lot more value from his CC kill troops. So draw them to the corner and should drop, say, a barb or 2 and then the CC, so 223 CC. Sometimes people drop an extra witch, but it looks like he's just run the 223 CC there, and that looks like it's going to do the job for him. So then I'll start the main part of the attack. So drop a golem, drop a couple of wizards behind. So what he's doing there is he's clearing out this side, and then he'll drop the golem here and clear out, and these troops will then come down this side, and the main attack will come through here. And because this side is cleared, the troops, the heroes and the like, won't try and go through this wall. They'll follow, probably put a jump here and sort of pass through. So the golem will route round to where the cannon is. Drops another golem here. So he's got 2 golems here. The witches and wizards are coming through behind the golem, and he drops his heroes behind the 2 golems here. They will jump to the center. And this is really good example of having studied the base. You can see, look, he's got with the way that's designed, you've got the queen coming through with the angle. You've got the inferno, a bow, and 2 telses. So 1 freeze here, if it's timed well to get the queen, can freeze a massive amount of damage. You've got 200 hit points a second there, 100 each or 200 on telses, so on peckers, so that's all up 600, the bow 700 plus the queen. So he's actually getting something like 800-900 points of damage a second out of his freeze in terms of defense protection. So a really smart angle of attack, and also a base design weakness, because so many hit points are grouped together. So you can see he's frozen there, jumped through, and working his way through the center. Now the same problem on the other side. You can see you've got 2 telses, a bow, and inferno. So again, you get massive advantage for the freeze. Now you'll see this commonly in defense right now. Since the improved jump, people have moved away from putting so much of your defensive power in one pocket. Again, this is probably an older style base, pre some of the updates, and so as a result it had 3 bows, 4 telses, 2 infernos in the one pocket, and that is considered a weakness now, because through one jump you can actually wipe most of the defensive firepower of the base. So he'll work his way through the middle, getting great value from his freezes there. And you can see down below, you can see the golems working its way behind the witches, setting off all the bombs. And this is really interesting. So when you're trying to 3-star, you've often got the issue about how do you take out the defences on the far side of the base. You've often got walls to break and the like. Now in the previous video I showed in the hound attack using the heroes to do that, but with a ground attack you need your heroes to take out the town hall. So what a common strategy is now is to use balloons to take out the far side defences of the base. That way that protects these troops a bit more, and also because the defences are typically on the perimeter, you can often get easy access to them. So you can see he's taking out his 2 archer towers, no air defence there, so they'll be easily go to the loons. He was unlucky that the loon died there and not took out those 2 defences. He might have actually got even more value for the loons if he'd added an extra loon here. And you can see that from now, basically, the attack just sort of proceeds through to wipe out the base. All the defences have gone. You can see that when just the cannon is left, you get pretty good value for your loons. So that's why loons were a pretty good way of clearing the far side of the base. So an epic 3-star attack, because this is what drew 300 level with us in our Tide War with Exodius and 300. An excellent war and well done for reading that base really well. Really good use of Gowiwipe with loons to clear up the far side defences. And there's the money shot. But a great example there of how to use a 3-point attack, how to do a cheap lure, and how to use loons to actually, rather than get a 2-star, get a 3-star.